Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Kind of chaotic over here at my house. But got a lot to talk about. Gonna have a couple of guests up this morning. Let me know if you can hear me okay and everything looks all right. Got a lot to chat going on. I love it. The Jim's in there. Cecil's in. Garcia, good to see you, buddy. Be safe in your travels, sir. USA. Sweet Polly, hey, buddy. I got a couple guests that are going to be coming up with me, and we're going to talk about when setting up a new aquarium, what's the best way to do it. Because I recently helped my sister who just got a new fish tank again. We got her back in the hobby. She came into too many live streams and couldn't stand it anymore, so she's had to set another one up. And I'm going to talk about the process and things I did to help hers get instantly cycled, and what I did to help her get a good balanced aquarium right off, starting it off right, and some hiccups I had in that process doing it as well. Lots to talk about from that process down to heaters. So I'm just waiting for my guests to come up, and then we'll jump into that. But it's good to see everybody here. I sent my link to both of them. I had 2 weeks ago and it came up good. What came up good, Cecil? New Jersey, Bronx, Manhattan, Long Island showed their love for Garcia Aquatics. That's great. That's cool. You had a good time. And I got something else I got to talk about. I picked up some new fish yesterday. Certainly did. And they are currently in the quarantine, keeping an eyeball on them. Hey, Sketty, good morning to you. PT scan, everything came up good. That's great to hear, Cecil. Absolutely. Looks like Tim's in. Everything came up good. That's great to hear.
Morning.
Let me turn my volume up a little bit.
Oh, shit. Well, sorry, tablet was on volume still. I forgot to turn it off.
Yeah,
I figured that's going to happen. Hold on.
Either I got to turn my volume up again or... Yeah, no more convicts, Garcia. I got enough of them bad boys. Lasts me a lifetime. I'm going to be sending you guys free convicts for the next year. Every time I send you a giveaway, I'm going to throw in a couple of convicts. Along with duckweed.
So I put a short up today.
What? It's a little hard to hear you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Peplin. Hey, Brant.
Is that better?
Yeah, I just think you're a little tad too far from your mic, man. I'll just turn mine up a little more.
I can fix that. Hang on.
And we've got Jim. When he wakes up, he's supposed to be joining us too. But Tim and I were early birds. We're up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We were texting prior. He's got that natural 5 o'clock a.m. alarm, as do I. You get up, you don't need an alarm to make it happen. He's had 3 cups of coffee, probably working on his 4th one, but he's still going to be behind Jody P. Jody P's probably had a whole pot.
Are we better now?
Oh, that sounds a lot better, yeah.
AirPods.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
Brant's been up for a while too. He's another man that gets up and gets to work early. What you got there?
I'm gonna feed the fry right quick. Some algae wafers. Watch how crazy they go with this shit. Sorry, stuff.
Wow, that's all right. My shrimp, believe it or not, I feed carnivore wafers and kelp wafers to my shrimp, and they love it. They swarm it like ants.
Well, even the peacocks down here love these wafers, even though they're more meaty.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like to break it up. Garcia says Slim Tim is new to this because it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yes, it's a long time since I used StreamYard. They had me re-sign in and all, screen name, all that crap.
Brent says, Jesse, you may have noticed a lapse in my membership. I'm switching cards and I'll be back soon. Nope, it hasn't said anything to me yet, Branton. And that all goes by the time you first purchased it. But I appreciate that information, and I appreciate your membership and support as always, Branton. So that's all good. I've had to have that. That's happened to me before. I got my card had got a fraud, and I had to get all completely new cards, so all that crap went away. Till I got it sorted out.
And yes, I'm supporting a blue coffee cup. If anyone saw my live stream last Friday night.
Oh, last Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss that one?
Yep, he was in it. The gender reveal.
Oh, yeah. I got you.
You tell me to stick my finger in the cake to see what color it was instead of the champagne glass we was using.
What I was trying to say is don't stick your finger in the cake, forgetting that if you do that, you might reveal it. Because
and again, watch that. Look at this. Look how crazy they're going over there. That's my electric yellow labs.
Yeah, I always enjoy watching them swarm like that. That's cool.
Yeah, look at that. Oop, where were we? Sorry, it's backwards on the StreamYard.
I love that little cinder block, dude.
I got that from my aquarium box from Mass Aquariums. I'm not sure of everybody else's names.
I remember that back in 2016. I started watching the YouTube. That's when I first started watching YouTube, FishTube, and he was one of the first ones that come up. And I got to chat with him a couple times. One of the things I asked him was, "I need a glass top. What is your recommendation?" I don't know if he was sponsored by Marineland, but he's like, Marineland, hands down. I'm like, all right, bought one. Absolutely hate Marineland glass tops.
You need to join the polycarbonate lids, dude. That's all it's in. That's all I got on all these aquariums right here. And there's hardly ever any evaporation except for the feed holes on these 6 here. The 2 right here, no hole.
Are you talking about the corrugated roofing? Yeah, like the corrugated roofing type stuff.
Hold on, it looks just like this,
Oh, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, this is what I'm using to make these light covers encasing the light here, except for this one. I'm not covering that one up, but I use this one right here to block the light out for my quarantine tank so I don't grow algae unnecessarily.
What do you get, like 4x8 sheet of that?
Being a garbage man, the garbage always provides.
Yeah. If you was to buy it, what's that look like?
I'm sorry?
If you had to buy
the greenhouse panel, it comes in a 4x8. Also, my wife just poked her nose in here. She said, don't forget about the paludarium. We had to use a little sliver because, we got the Marineland 2 glass hinges, and we didn't, that plastic piece that comes with it. Yeah, that's garbage. It dry rotted, so I cut a new piece, and it keeps all the moisture in that paludarium very well. Okay. You love that little crabber in there.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him a lot.
But yeah, I've
always liked my glass tops. But I might have to try something different. You know me, and my channel's about efficiency and trying new things. So, if you tell me those are better than glass tops, I'm definitely not afraid to try it.
Yeah, and like I said, it is a 4x8 sheet. Currently, I think it's like $60 to $80. I want to say off the top of my head, but it's well worth it. I still have at least about a 5x8, 5x6 piece still outside. I'm still cutting off of.
If a 4x8 sheet probably do most of your tanks.
I've done my 55 gallon thus far. I did, like I said, the paludarium, all 8 of these aquariums, and like I said, I still have plenty left.
That's cool.
And the reason why I did on the 55 is because I got Oscars in there, and they're always pecking that top.
That's what I worry about.
It's a lot quieter, but you still hear it happening, and you just don't have to worry about the glass or something. The hinge going oop, and down into the aquarium it goes.
Right. Sketty came in. Good to see you on this. Says hello. Garcia said Slim Tim is new. Oh, I'm back too far. He wants to know what fish I bought.
Hey, there's Boo Boo finally. He's in the chat. He's having a problem with the computer.
And Tommy, again, I extended that invite to you. You're more than welcome to come up if you want to.
And that's my wife, Doodle Poodle, right there. She's pregnant with my boy.
Slim wife. Going to be, how do I say this? She's going from slim wife to pretty soon bump wife. How do I say that?
I'll let her say that in the chat. Let's see how she wants everybody to acknowledge her.
Let me see
But
here.
yeah, this is going to be my fourth, her second, and I finally got my boy out. So again, that's the reason why I'm rocking the blue mug today.
Right. Yeah, that's cool, man. I can tell you're still super excited about that. Oh, what's that? I think it was Joey that did
Thank you,
a
Garcia.
test on lids, and polycarbonate transmitted light better than glass. I think that was the conclusion.
Yes, King of DIY. I know it's very controversial with him right now with us, but I did watch his where he had that par meter reading the difference between the glass and the polycarbonate on that, what was a 20-gallon long, I think, or a 20-gallon aquarium he was doing it on. And yeah, the par with these new LEDs, because that's the reason why he did it, because that's really and truly how we're going in this hobby is all LED. Hell, even this little LED down here. But supposedly he did it. The par meter, I think, was like 0.2 or 3 higher over a poly over glass.
What's
So
he got? One
actually,
of the meters?
yeah. And I know that's another subject. I never got into that. It was Nick Mock 007 is a YouTube channel. Go look up his channel. He got into all that par stuff for LED aquarium lighting. So go check that channel out. He don't make videos no more, but he broke down the science really well if y'all want to understand what par is. Nick Mock 007 or 0007. You know what I'm trying to say.
See, I've never worried about that stuff. I just always had the glass tops, put the light on, but I would have algae issues. Now, recently, you can see back here, I'm doing that pendant lighting because see, I like stuff off the top of my aquariums. I like to easily access them. If I didn't have to have lids, I wouldn't do it at all. But fish will jump out. It's happened to me recently a couple times. So I would just absolutely have to have. Plus, it reduces evaporation. But I've been keeping my lights with these DIY LED ones off. And recently I had 4 going across the 375, took that down to 3. It's not as bright, but I think I was starting to have cyanobacteria issues because it was too bright. I think when you get too much light, it causes cyanobacteria too.
Or new tank setups too will have that instead of new. Sorry, I did a recording. Excuse me.
Hey Rosie, good to see you. Good morning. Appreciate you coming in.
My route this week, peeps. Sorry, I'm trying. Going on vacation in 2 weeks. I had to record my route. There we go. Sorry.
It's all right.
But,
do what you got to do, sir.
Oh, but yeah, the reason I was going there, this is a Planet Aquarium here behind me, as everybody's been seeing in my shorts lately. This is my new addiction currently over the fry. Today's short I put up, yes, there's a lot of melting going on with these foreground plants. I don't know why it's so dang bright. I tried to adjust it backstage, but
yeah, that's cool.
But
and it looks great.
I have a lot of new growth though, so here I'll take y'all off and get closer.
Steady says Prego Doodle, and Branton says Pregoodle.
Bear with me. I'm watching the live stream on my tablet over here. But again, you can see all that new growth here on the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I watched that video you put out on that thing. That looks cool. Reminds me of like a wheat field and the tractor went through and made one pass.
Mm-hmm. Well, if y'all saw on those clover leaves, like I said, they're making little circles before they degenerate completely away. It's kind of I've never seen a plant do that before. It's kind of like I said, once again, just it's something different.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm not trying. Like I said today, I guess we're still waiting for people to come in. But I guess today's discussion is yes, I filled this aquarium after 2 weeks of immersed growth. I filled it and put inhabitants all in the same day. And knock on wood, no dead shrimp in the tank thus far that I've noticed. I have seen 2 molts though, so that's always a good sign too.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, we will not be redirecting today's live stream to the Aquatic News Network. Tommy had computers issues if you didn't catch that, but he did get a new one, and he's back online, but not in time to edit a new segment.
Hey, Tommy.
Aquatic News, Skitty. I had 3 girls and then a boy.
Yes, my wife just said it. I am very giddy. So
yeah, I can tell. Well,
it's my son, man. It's my son.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not trying to go sobby on y'all. We've had with my ex-wife, we had 3 miscarriages too. So you know what I'm saying. After having 3 girls and finally a boy's coming out, you know.
Yeah. No, it's great news. I think we're all excited for you, and I can just see it in your face. Hey, Jim, good to see you, buddy.
What's up?
Boo-boo!
What's up, Bobo?
Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. You got sunlight coming in that window over there. Or is that just your light? You look a little yeller.
Looks like
Light
heaven.
right here.
Looks like heaven's calling you.
Well, let's see. I can
You're
fix it.
fine. It's fine.
I'm just playing.
Sweet Polly, if I didn't say hello, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Tommy was supposed to come up. I tried to get Mark Pyle up here, but he's busy elsewhere doing a prior engagement.
Heck yeah, Scotty. Me and him share something in common now. He's got 3 girls and a boy, so we got something in common now. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, that's the same with us.
Oh, I'm Tim Buck now, Tommy. I thought I was Twinkle Toes.
Oh, that definitely looks a little bit better there, Jim. Ha, is that a check engine light shirt?
It is.
I don't want to see that.
You
I've had enough problems the last 2 weeks with my truck.
you see that guy on Facebook, Marshall Patrick?
No.
Dude, he's funny. He does stuff like he'll put shirts on like that. And he's different things. Check him out. He's hilarious. Marshall Patrick. He'll put on a check engine light shirt and then jump in. He does all of his own work. It's just him. And he plays different characters. So he'll jump in the truck. Oh, what are you doing here? I got to go to work. Oh, you got to go to work. He's wearing his check engine shirt. Like, how many miles is that? And he's like, I don't know, 44. He goes, you might make it 15. Go ahead, start it up. Start it up.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
The reason why I don't want to see that is my personal truck and my work truck's been having issues for this past month. So yeah, I don't want to see that. What's sad though, my work truck barely has 7,000 miles, and I've already had 3 major issues go wrong with it already. It's a 2023 Isuzu NRR. So yeah,
I'm not going to
like I
believe.
used to.
I'm to believe that it's the operator of the vehicle that is making the check engine lights come on, not the vehicle itself. I don't think you know how to operate an automobile or a truck.
No, it's you know what I've been talking about.
I'm messing with you, man.
It's that PTO wire harness. We put a bypass on. Anytime it starts acting up, boop, it starts acting straight for about 5 stops. Now it's up to 12 stops.
My car's the only one.
Hey, don't say that. Don't say
Hey.
that. We're about to take that on a road trip. Do not say that.
I don't have that issue. Knock on wood. Everything that I own runs and drives.
Look at
Yeah,
this, look
I
at this.
kind of keep it
They
simple
pushed
myself.
that wafer all the way over here now.
Oh
It
yeah,
was
they get
over
to
there.
going. Right, I remember that. They get to going. Hey, Mad Max, good to see you, buddy. Well, I spawned this topic for this live stream, setting up a new aquarium because my sister, like I was saying, just started a new aquarium, and I said, "Don't worry, I got you covered. You just get the tank and stand. I'm gonna send you everything to insta cycle that thing." You know, so I was curious what you guys do when you help people out other than the normal. I sent her a established sponge filter, some of the water, some plants, some decorations and rocks with all that stuff on it, lights, pumps to get her started. Sent it over there. She put everything in. Next day, she had nitrates, but she also had what surprised me was nitrites. Because anytime I did this to set my tanks up, we were good to go. No ammonia. We can put fish in right now. Then I got talking to Tim. That's where her and I were going back and forth. And I said, Tim, I don't understand it, man. This is always instantly cycled my tanks. It's cycled now and we're good to go. But I was like, why does she have nitrites? I'm assuming there's probably ammonia in there too. She got
What's her water
tested for
source?
that. Well, I said, well, she did test the tanks and her water is really effing hard. I said, mine's not. So I said, do you think the bacteria is struggling from the difference? And Tim goes, oh, dude, absolutely. He goes, in my experience, I think, Tim, you said when you have harder water, ammonia has a hard time gassing off and the bacteria has a hard time establishing. So I Googled it right after that, and he's 100% right. So she got stability, put stability in there to help. And the very next 2 days it cycled. But that I never knew that. You taught me something. I learned something through this process. And I think just by doing this stuff, we learn stuff like that and being able to talk with people like yourself and Jim and everybody else. I never knew that. I didn't know harder water slowed that process down. So I appreciate you bringing that to my attention.
This past April, my channel turned 15 years old. If you go back in my younger days, yes, I was on city water in Alabama when I first started my YouTube channel as a distraction with my father at the time being on his deathbed. It was just, me sharing my knowledge. YouTube was young. I was a part of the, Dustin, Joey, under 1,000 subscribers, if you believe that or not. But when I transitioned due to another illness in the family back to Tennessee, they were on well water. And all of a sudden, every one of my plants completely died off. I was like, what's going on? What happened? And, I'm not trying to sound cocky saying this. Being a veteran of the hobby over 30 years, I don't test my water. I have yet to test this tank because I know what to look for and how to understand what's going on. And if I'm over here going, whoa, what the hell's still happening? That's when I'll get my API water test kit of 5 years old. So, and again, that could be inaccurate too, because I don't know if they have the expiration dates on those or not.
Yeah, they do right in the bottle, but half the time they wipe off. You can't read them anymore.
And then, that test is so old, some of the bottles are completely empty. So I think I only have ammonia test left, and that's the only thing I can go off because my 25-gallon fry tank grow out, it's always up there. They're always at the top gasping off, and I'm like, what's going on in this tank? And it don't have an earthy smell either, like all my rest of my tanks do either. So it could be a high ammonia issue still going on in that tank, and I'm trying to figure it out. The joys of this hobby. But
right.
Yeah, that's the reason why I got into African cichlids, because I was over there on the well water, very hard. They required hard water, damn near where you can step on it. Let's see. And then I tried to do a aquaponics system in a greenhouse. All the veggies and everything I grew would take off nice, about 6-8 inches tall. They'd be fine. Boom, they'll shoot up to over your head, still doing good. And then bam, they just died off completely because of that hard water. Yet again, would not allow the nutrients to be accepted into the stems to the stalk because they don't want that hard water. That hard water is going to kill it ultimately, and it's not going to accept nothing else either.
That makes sense. You can't absorb it.
And also, too, hard water will not gas off unless you have, like I said, I don't know, like Joey does in his 2,000 gallon, that big old column of air bubbles. Even then, you're still going to have to add something back into that well water to help, get everything to cycle, get everything to become normal water like they do at the treatment facility.
And this will get good too. Just in the near future, in this stream, we're going to talk about this too. Because once my sister's tank did cycle, she went to get fish and went over to PetSmart. I gave her a list of fish that like hard water, and she wanted neon tetras. I said, look, I don't think if you research it, they say neon tetras do not fare well in hard water. So I told her that, so she didn't get it. She goes to the pet store, and she was having a conversation with this.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what my wife said about
you're good.
I can't drive a car.
She was having a conversation with the PetSmart fish employee there. We all know how that goes. And he says, she explained to him that she just set the tank up. My brother sent me some established media. It's ready to go. It's like, no, you can't do that. Cycle takes weeks. She's like, oh, okay, whatever. Because she already understands now that you can insta-cycle it because I proved it to her. She went through it. And this guy's saying, you can't do that. The cycle takes weeks. You can't insta-cycle it. So she wasn't going to argue with him. And then proceeds to say, oh, no, you can put neon tetras in there. And most fish like hard water. It's like when you go to Lowe's and you get the kid that works in the hardware department, and the only thing he knows about is, I don't know, social media. It's like, you should not be allowed to work in this department you know nothing about. Do you know what a fucking wall anchor is? Why are you working in this department? And it drives me up the wall. I'm sure we've all had that same experience with these people.
Yeah,
but send her down the wrong path.
So try going to O'Reilly's to get wiper blades, and they asked you if your car is 2 or 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
What the actual ass doesn't matter if it's 4-wheel drive for wiper blades, for one.
Right. I'm trying to find
I get what you're saying.
Well, I guess it matters on the durability if you're going off road to mud and gravel getting stuck on your windshield, I guess. I had to throw that in there. I'm sorry.
Tim's like,
no.
Right, so Tim's like, no. There's no excuse.
It don't matter.
I am pretty sure.
If you're 4-wheel driving, nothing's going to clean off that windshield unless, like I said, an actual water bottle gushing down on top of it to clear it off. Experience.
So in my experience with hard water, I'm in Ohio. My water is probably the water that Jesus walked on. It's that hard. So I have not had an issue cycling a tank. I've never had an issue with. The issue I have had is neon tetras will not survive in it. You can get them to last a couple of months, but not very much longer than that.
And that's what I read. They'll be all right for a while, but long term, and because
No.
I like what Brant said here, and I agree, I don't worry about it much anymore. But it goes back to the adage: people will say when they have African cichlids, they don't like to harden water. They're not from their native environment. They were born and raised in farms. They've never been in their native environment water. But yet, does that change thousands of years of genetic code? It's still in their genetics from the F1s, from the original fish they came from that were in their natural environment. Does that change their genetic code in the water they're used to?
Well, according to Scientology or science, is African cichlids used to be saltwater fish.
Yeah, that's probably why they're colorful then. I don't know.
That would explain a lot because my my African cichlids actually thrive in hard water.
Yeah, mine too. And that's why I also use cichlid lake salt too for them, because it's a saltier environment.
I don't try to mimic the environment with my 90-gallon, but that's all my fry have ever known is somewhat of what they actually come from, not a fish farm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys agree with that or not.
I still argue with the whole, natural environment for fish that were born in captivity.
So you disagree with it?
I disagree with that 100%.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good debate because I've always wondered everybody's thoughts on it. You know, you go to a guy like Caveman Aquatics, he'll tell you all day long, nope, you got to match it. I've always been, I don't worry about it too much. But I have noticed a difference since I did an experiment with my Mabunas back there. Every water change, they get the pH, back up, and they also get cichlid lake salt. Knock on wood, I've been running, I don't know how many years with them now, and not one death. Colorful, beautiful, busting out babies. Can they do that without that stuff? Sure. But I don't know. I just do it.
So
the reason why I try to use
that guy, for instance.
Go ahead.
Take this big guy, for instance. This guy could survive in just about anything.
Oscars are very, very, they're tanks, man.
They're tanks. They can survive anything. Now, I guarantee you, if I took him and put him in his natural environment, he'd probably die. You want to know why? Because he's never been in it. Wasn't born in it. Just wasn't what it is. I try to match what I get, where I get the fish from. Say I get the fish from PetSmart. I will test their water, see what it is. I'll kind of go from there and then, work it into them. But I'm going to leave it. Yeah. But ultimately, they're going to end up used to what I have here.
Yeah. That way you don't have to mess around about it.
Correct. My cichlid tank over here, I've got all the lights shut off because I'm trying to save on my electric bill because a $400 electric bill is stupid, by the way.
Yeah, ours is almost $275. So yeah,
I would take $275 in a heartbeat and smile about it.
Well, we ran the AC too much last month, so that's the reason why.
So my cichlids over here, they breed like crazy. I stopped taking fry out of them because I'm trying to shut it down. I don't need all those babies. I think I have I still have somebody's tank of fish right here. That little guy right there.
Yeah.
I got somebody that I'm gonna donate them to be honest. They're gonna end up in a school.
Neat.
Well, they were supposed to be your fish, so you had that conversation. I'll donate them.
Yeah.
Man, Tim, we know we got you. Go ahead, boo boo. Talk. We'll sit here and listen to you, baby.
The reason why I use the pH adjuster is because I am so close to the city's treatment facility. It fluctuates. It can be 7.2 to 7.8. And one time I think it was 6.4 one time coming out. I was like, whoa. And trust me, I did one water change that day and something was going wrong immediately. And I was like, nobody else getting a water change. So I figured out what just went wrong. So again, that's only my cichlids though. I don't do nothing with my planted tanks of that nature. Once a month, do a little fert here and there, trim, and that's all I actually do. Oh, and the primes, Seakin prime, because the city tap, it comes out sometimes smelling like a damn chlorinated pool out of my tap sometimes.
Wow.
You can smell
I never
it.
had it to that point. And I think and
as I said, I'm that close to my treatment facility. So again, I have to be careful with all my water changes sometimes. Usually, I've learned the best time to do it is first thing in the morning on Saturdays during your live streams, and that's
Okay.
usually the best time to do it because everybody's done depleted the lines that week. Everybody's getting ready to deplete the line the rest of the day, doing their stuff around the house because they're off for the weekend. And then Sunday morning, I think is when they go. Bloop, everybody's used too much water. We gotta treat it.
Right. And as far as I know, the only way to really lower pH is to use driftwood. But in my experience, you need a heck of a lot of driftwood to do that naturally. I don't think you can put a big enough or enough driftwood in the tank to lower the pH a considerable amount. I don't know how, other than chemicals, how to bring it down, which I'd never do. I just leave it alone and let them adapt. And they seem to be doing all right.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, peeps. I've been, like I said, recording all week long. Been talking to myself in a truck.
Any relative KH in your water and the pH will not swing. Right. Exactly. That's why I tend to lean towards sacks of crushed coral, and I'll use what the hell is the other thing?
All that
Limestone. So like Texas Holy Rock, things like that will buffer it and help keep it stable.
And at my ex-wife's well, it was very high in calcium phosphate, and every time water evaporates, guess what's left behind? It dissolved minerals, which was what they were discussing earlier in the chat. TDS meter, your total dissolved solids. Same thing in salt water. All that evaporation, you still got all your salt left in there. You got to fluctuate with that too.
Right, but I have a TDS meter, and when you're talking about TDS, it's not just that. I mean, it takes a measurement of resistance in the water, so it's everything broken down, biomatter, food didn't get everything. So I think it's a measure of everything, not just the minerals. Meaning, I guess, would everything be considered minerals?
I'm glad I don't test mine with a TDS meter.
I don't ever do it, but I got one and I was checking it out. Now all my tanks are within the acceptable range.
So you want to see what I got left?
Yeah. You can show us around. Tommy says the average F around 8.5 plus. It's a measure of total dissolved solids. Could be anything. Exactly, Brandon. Exactly. That's what I was trying to drive at. Hey, Dan, appreciate you coming in. Good to see you, buddy.
And well water, again, on that subject, if it's getting filtered through limestone, yes, it'll alter your pH as well. Yeah. That's why they, what they say about that boiling of rocks and stuff to see if it, fuzz up or bubbles on the surface.
There's two ways you can do that. You can put acid on it, but there's another little trick. You can actually take, I think it's the nitrate test on a liquid test kit, and it'll do the same thing. You just put a few drops on there. If it sizzles, don't want it. If it doesn't, you're good. Hey, June, good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in.
So we're at 4 tanks, 5. One over there makes 6.
Or I can't see on my mobile. I'm looking at my tablet.
And then that's it.
That's crazy. How many? You had what, 75?
75 at one point.
Is it refreshing?
Yeah.
Leaving?
You got rid of my purple gravel tank.
No. The purple gravel tank's still running.
Oh. I thought you got rid of that one. I'm sorry.
I will never get rid of that tank.
You better not. That's the Joker tank, man. I love that tank.
That tank is doing great.
That's another thing I wanted to talk on this live stream is your experience with downsizing a large fish room. Has it been, or will it be, a little bit more relieving knowing you don't have to worry about so many fish, so many tanks, getting down to what you want? Have you enjoyed it? How has it been hard to get rid of these tanks? Has it been easy? A mix of both? Like, what's your thoughts on downsizing?
I hate it.
Because you wanted to keep them all.
I had something in place that I was going to do that I had to completely change. I had it set up. You guys know I have like a buttload of Acara. I always have. Electric blue Acara were my thing. Now all I have are wild caught Acara, except for 2 electric blue that I have. The last 2 of all of my electric blues, I still have 2 of them. I was breeding those. I was breeding Severums. I was breeding cichlids. I had it set up to where I was getting ready to start selling fish. And then, the whole bottom just drops out the bottom. And here we are.
Right.
Getting rid of fish is not hard. I'm not going to lie to you. They're pretty easy for me.
The tanks are another thing.
The tanks are another thing because everybody's like, oh, I'll give you $1 a gallon for it. I'm sorry. I'm not selling you that for $1 a gallon. You can kiss the whole entire backside of my ass.
Yeah, that's just the tanks. What about everything inside?
Yeah, I mean, the majority of the stuff I still have. Like the sand, I'm not going to lie to you, went in either the trash can or on my front lawn because I got a couple of holes in my front lawn. But
I don't mean to interrupt you, Jim, but
go ahead.
Sitting here looking at your Oscar, that is a big son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so big, he looks like he has a crown. A crown on it. Like,
Yeah.
That is a big old Oscar. Hold your hand up there.
Dude, this is a 16-inch sign.
Yeah.
And if I can get him down here,
He's almost
if I
there.
get his face here to here, he's that far from being at the end of it. He's 14 or 15 inches long.
How tall?
Huh? How tall?
He's wider than your hand.
He's wider than my hand tall.
He is a monster.
Yeah. So is the one next to him.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
And then
I
I have
didn't realize how big he was.
Oh, he's a ask P-Tag. P-Tag's seen him in person.
Okay.
I mean, he's a stud.
He's a big boy.
Dude, I got him. He was that big.
Yeah, he's looking great. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just didn't realize how big he was.
Okay, and I got the wild caught one right here too.
Hey, Jeffrey, good to see you.
Size.
Do you still have a video? I think if it's, I don't know. I'll have to look at that, Jeffrey. I think there's one on there. If not, I'll make one. It's super easy to do. You can clip them, hang them, whatever you want to do. I like it. I like, as I was saying earlier to these guys, I like nothing on my tank clock. If I could get rid of all these LED lights, I would, and go to these on an analog timer. So much easier and simple. Power goes out unless it's fluid walk sky. You don't have to reset shit.
Jose, I do still have Rusty. Rusty is going to be getting moved soon. I'm not getting rid of him. I'm keeping him. He's going to end up eventually in this tank. I also still have my 2 lemons.
You see what Gar just said about you?
I have small hands. Yeah, it's all right. I can do amazing things with these small hands, though. Anywho, or what? Getting rid of the fish is easy for me because I have a buddy who has a fish store. So getting rid of them is okay. But when you got people, I'll give you $1 a gallon per tank. It's not happening, man.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, like some of the smaller tanks, I don't really care about. Like, I'll sell a 10-gallon tank for $10. I got rid of all of my 20 talls are gone. I have my Purple Planet 29. I have another 29 that has my breeding pair of albino bristlenose plecos in it. Haven't decided what to do with those yet. I've got one fish in a 10-gallon tank that needs a home and I can't put in any other tank because he's just that big of a butthead.
Are you telling me that it's not the least bit relieving, a little pressure off your shoulders to go from that many tanks down to what you have right now?
I changed my entire maintenance schedule. Uh-oh.
Whoops. What happened?
Jesse left his own live stream.
Elvis has left the building.
Am I back?
You are back.
I right-clicked something by accident.
It happens. I mean, yeah, man, it has slowed down on maintenance. I'm not going to lie. I changed my maintenance schedule too. I was doing every Sunday. I do, I don't know, once a month now.
Model XK. I don't know, man. 3 gallons is so many things can go wrong trying to instant cycle or even trying to cycle a 3-gallon because the smaller it is, the tank it is, the harder it is to get the water parameters to cooperate with you.
Well, yeah, I would do more maintenance. I would do something like Ember Tetris, 1 beta. Could
What
be
is a 3-gallon, like what, about that big?
It's small. Ember
tiny.
tetras would be real good for you. That's a very tiny fish.
Chili rasboras. They're tiny.
Well, see,
Yeah,
I got
Brandon said that.
5 gallon. I got a
Look at that.
5 gallon in my kitchen where I got these shrimp from, and it was very hard to get that tank to establish and keep shrimp alive for the longest time. So again,
You would have to have a very stable tank, a very low stocking, unless you had it was packed full of plants to help, but even then there'd be no room to swim. I don't know. Mad Mex says that's one of the problems with selling bigger tanks. You'll never recoup your investment. Tanks have the worst depreciation, worse than cars.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not worried about that, but I'm not going to have somebody, tell me that, oh, I'm going to give you $125 for your 125-gallon tank. I bet you would. I would too.
Well, the second 120 I was going to let you have, Jimbo, I had to settle for $100 for that damn thing. It hurt.
I get it.
It hurt a lot, but like I said, I couldn't keep it no more. I had nowhere to put it at the time. I was like, man, I just need to get rid of it. I even took it to the auction this past spring, and not one bid. I was like, what the heck? I mean, 120 gallon. I started at $200.
Yeah, I agree with Mad Mex because I've sold some tanks and it's hard. I mean, there's a market for it.
There's a market for it.
People love it. But like I know that what I got in here, I might as well just, if I ever have to quit and get out of the hobby, I'll sell what I can like Jim is. The rest is just gonna have to go out the door because there's a market for it, but it depends on where you live. Hell, I had a guy contact me from Michigan about my old 300-gallon glass tank wanting the glass. He's got a brother that lives where I live. He followed up with me 3 times. The guy never showed up, but I had a guy contact me from Michigan wanting that glass out of that tank. I said, you couldn't drive down here for this?
I like what Tommy just said. Knock on wood. Anything smaller than a 10-gallon, I've always had issues trying to get established. Anything over a 10-gallon, larger, no problems ever. Except for that 25 right now. That thing's kicking my ass. I don't know what's going on with that tank. Sorry for the A word. It's just frustrating.
I don't care. I swear all the time on here. I swear, but I got a tank. People love big tank, but they want them for free. Yeah, and it ain't never gonna happen. I mean, no, I love my big tanks. Bigger the better for me, but you ain't crap. You ain't shitting, man. And they always hear about them people that luck into getting the big old tanks for free. It's like, I never had that luck. I forget who I was talking to in here that we need. I forget who it was. We got a 400-gallon tank for free. 400-gallon.
Yeah, Jeffro, I have to admit with you, if I would have saw that listing for the 120 for that lower price, yeah, I'd have jumped on it immediately too.
Yeah, but I would have think what's wrong with it? Why are they selling it that cheap?
That too. And
Yeah,
I even showed them the live stream where I leak tested that aquarium for over 48 hours. So I had it private though. I never, went public with it. Just, I knew I was going to probably end up getting rid of it one way or another. Something wouldn't work out with you, Jimbo. So I just went ahead and had the video ready to go to show anybody that's questioning it.
Well, I always tell people if they'll do it, fill it up. I want to see it filled up if they're too far away.
And that's what I did. That's what I did with my 90 gallon when I found it. I said, "Hey, I want to do a water leak test on site if that's okay." And they said, "Yeah, if that makes you me sell it and you buy it, then yeah, by all means, we'll wait however long it takes."
Right.
And 9 o'clock at night, I was driving back home with a 90-gallon aquarium in the back of my truck. So yeah.
Man, I found one on Facebook Marketplace. Guy listed it as a 120-gallon tank. And I looked at it. I knew it wasn't a 120. I knew it was smaller. So I get there and I'm looking at it, and it's a 90. He wanted $50 for it. I said, well, when's the last time you used it? And he looked at me right in the face. He said, the last time it was used, it had a hamster in it. I said, all right, so I know it leaks right off the bat. I'm like, you know what? I bought it. I ain't going to lie to you. I didn't argue with him for $50 for a 90-gallon tank. I didn't argue with him. I bought it, brought it home, cut the silicone out of it, resealed it. Obviously, I cleaned it. I bleached the crap out of it because it had a freaking hamster in it. But once it was cleaned up and sealed, man, I mean, it's been running for years with no issues.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't buy tanks. All mine are used except for apart from 2 of them. I just can't bring myself to spend what they want for brand new tanks now. I mean, you used to be able to get that 125-gallon setup at PetSmart for like $800. And I only went over $1,000 for that. It's like,
No. You know, I bought that ensemble for, like you said, like $800. I have that one. But every other tank in here except for 1, 2, 3 tanks in this room are used. Every one of them. That's used, bought, resealed. Found this one in the trash. I bought the middle 125 off of a company called Aquatica. Had to reseal it. My OG 55 I have over here, my saltwater tank. I bought it from a lady. Had to reseal it. You know, I mean, everything down here I've had to reseal.
yeah.
I bought five
Hey,
of these
boy.
10. I bought five of these 10 gallons from Pet Supplies Plus. Everything else is used.
Yep.
Except for the original. What was it called? Dang it! The critter cage that we bought for the crab, the first one we set up. Now we got the paludarium.
Yes, sir. Do what you got to do. I just wanted my one monster tank. I got it. That'll be.
I'll be right back. I'm being summoned.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I got my one monster tank right here, and don't be alarmed, but I do still have the 300-gallon pond.
Yeah, I tried to get you to send me that. You weren't parting ways with it.
Oh no.
You know, if I had one of them stock tanks, I'd probably move that cart and put it right here.
That thing is big, man. I can almost lay down in it.
Yeah. I got room right here in the center. Check this out. Scotty sent me that. He made that, and I put it with Jose's and P tags.
Kiss you. Say hey. There's Boo Boo, Jimbo,
Who's that?
Eleanor,
Hey,
my third
hey
one.
John, good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Hi, cutie tootie. What are you doing? I see you. I see
this tablet down here, and I'm trying to figure out what that is and what's over my shoulder at the same time.
What are you doing?
Oh, she can't hear. I got everything turned down. I got my AirPod in, so she can't hear you.
Yeah. All right. It's just automatic. I'm going to talk like that.
So, Jesse, did you get rid of the other tank you had, the 300?
No, it's just sitting outside on blocks. I'm selling it for glass, posted on a DIY plywood tank builders group. Got a few people wanting, never showed up. It was sitting
right
out
here.
there for me once free glass.
Say hi, chat.
If I had
Did y'all hear
the room and the space, I'd come get it.
Yeah, it's got the front panel's in great shape and the side panel's in great shape. The only thing bad on it is the back, and then you'll have all those pieces because it's Euro braced. All the cross members or support is good on it, but it is heavier than F.
Oh, she's done.
I understand.
It's so heavy.
I understand. 550 pounds empty, brother.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I understand.
Bye-bye.
Clash is just a couple of weeks away. Good to see you, John. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. My wife makes this for me. I wanted to show you guys this.
Sorry, she was asking for me
nice.
when she just woke up and she's like, "Where's that at? Where's that at?"
That's nice.
Yeah, you can hang that in the wall. She makes all kinds of nifty things like this. I told her, I want you to make an Oscar.
You're about to get something resembling of a jellyfish from my wife.
Fishies. She makes
I
these.
would definitely take an Oscar one of those.
Yeah. Oscar's told you she got to start making that things. She made
what I
the
was
tree of
saying?
life for me. It's up there.
You want to do what with a jellyfish?
That's what my wife was going to be making for you. She's going to make a jellyfish one of those for you. You remember she was asking your favorite colors a while back?
What is your favorite color, Jim? Purple?
Abuse.
Abuse.
Damn.
My favorite color is actually dark gray. I like charcoal gray is my favorite color.
We got sweet dreams of the years down here.
And orange.
Yeah, that's
I
funny,
like.
Mad Max. That happens to me here too. And where I live is a military
This is
town.
what she's making.
And they set these tanks up, they shut them down, and they got to move to wherever. And then, yeah, I got the same setup here, Mad Max. Jellyfish?
Yep, that's what she's making you. That's why she was asking what colors you like. And it hangs.
That's
Look at
actually
that. Let
cool,
it take-
John, because it's probably got thick glass. Now that's cool, Tim. That reminds me of this.
Oh, he's about to show something he's got. Oh wait, stop sign. I can't. Dang it.
Octopus.
Nice.
Tim, octopus. Tim,
Here, I got the stop.
octopus.
Oh, that's cool.
See, you got the same curly cues.
Sorry, you
That's
stepped
the
away. I got
octopus.
the stop sign. Ninja.
Garcia's still in here.
Probably not. I think he's on his way home.
Yeah, Mad Max, North Carolina. I live in Fayetteville. So right behind me is Fort Bragg, sir. And they're putting boomers off on some of them boomers they set up, rattles the entire house, windows flex. I felt like it was going to be a problem with my fish tanks, especially being right on cinder blocks on the concrete floor in here. But it's not a problem. But I know them fish feel that. Uh-oh. These guys are angry this morning.
Yeah, so are the Severums in my tank here. I'm watching them beat each other up. It's my two oldest Severums.
Excuse me. That was like a couple of months ago. I had my earthquake here in Maryville City, 4.1 it registered, and I was doing water changing and watching the tanks vibrate. That was not fun.
Right.
Even the fish were reacting. I think my Oscar tried to jump out of the tank because he didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, 4.1 around here. Somebody falling.
It felt, for being my first earthquake experience, it felt like literally coming from the direction it happened back towards the Smoky Mountains. It felt like a tidal wave just going through the ground. That's what it felt like.
Neat. I never saw Ross Baltimore. Good to see you, buddy. Home of the 82nd Airborne Brigade. Hoorah. Good to see you, Ross. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Mad Max says I'll be visiting Charleston to start next year. My son, he got new orders. I remember you talking about that. Charleston's a little bit of ways away from me. Charleston, what a nice area, though. And I had a question for you, Tim.
Who dat?
Where'd it go? Sweet Polly, I think it was. Right here.
Bama gonna lose today.
That's why I'm wearing black. Because, it's Wisconsin. I'm not getting my hopes up. And right now, DeBoer sucks ass. I said it. We need to get rid of him. We need to pay out that.
Well, hey, man, what happened to all you Bama boys? You know, Bama's the best. Nobody can beat Bama. Bama.
That dynasty got screwed up by hiring a West Coast coach.
Bama.
So, like Jimbo, you're saying, I'm not going, roll tide, Bama. No, I'm sitting here like Tennessee for so many years ago. Like, damn, this is what it feels like.
Roll Tide.
This is what it feels like to suck.
Roll Tide ain't fired up this year. Your Roll Tide is more like a little ripple in a lake.
Man, Jim's rubbing that wound in salt right there.
The first week AP polls, I think we should have went to 25 or out. And you heard that from a Bama fan. We should have not. We should be out.
All I'm going to say is OH.
Shut up.
OH.
Buckeyes.
Champions, baby.
Buckeyes.
But we can't beat Michigan.
Hey, why does your tank, Jim, look foggy? Is that just a light?
It's the light. That tank's crystal clear.
Same with this one. I instant cycled a week ago using sponge filters. You'll still see it in the bottom where the shrimp are still eating it, but they're clearing it up.
I thought
might actually be this
bacterial
jank ass camera too.
Love that big old Oscar, dude. I went local fish store yesterday, and I wanted to tell Garcia because he asked, but I got some new fish yesterday. I got 5 clown loaches and a bulla shark. I'm growing them out. They're going to go into 375. But when I was there was this green looking fish. It almost looked fuzzy in the big tank with a massive copper Oscar. And they had some cool fish there. I don't know if you guys ever seen an iridescent shark. Them bitches are ugly, but he was about 2 foot. They get to 4 feet or so. Too big. But anyways, there was this green looking fish in there, and it looked almost like it was mossy, fuzzy. I said, dude, what the hell is that fish? And he said, oh, that's a leaf fish. Well, I started looking it up, and it's not a leaf fish. Leaf fish look more like a leaf and have a pointy snout. So I Google lensed the fish, and Google told me it was an Oscar, and he kind of looked like an Oscar, but this thing was green, like a dark mossy type green, and it almost looked like it had fuzzies. He wasn't sick. It's just the way, I don't know what the hell that fish was, but it wasn't a leaf fish. Mad Max says, I'll take earthquakes all day long versus any other natural event.
Doodle poodle.
Hello, love. Good to see you.
I barely heard that. It's good to see you too.
I can't. What'd you say? I can't hear her.
Stop.
I said, hello, love. Good to see you.
Oh, it's good
Anybody
to see you
going
too.
to-
Sorry. I'm making breakfast. I'll be back.
Make sure you email me some.
I was gonna say I'll be there in like 5
He
minutes.
said
to get it.
email some breakfast to him.
Biscuits and gravy and
It better be good too. I don't want no freaking Eggos. I'm gonna feed the big tank.
Terry
Yes.
ain't in here. I'm surprised she's not in here.
When I say feed, I mean feed.
Yeah, big boys. They need big food. Lots
Yeah.
of food.
Here we go. Look at that cloud O stuff. Num
Also,
num.
also too, to answer someone's question why it looks so foggy, when you suspend your lights like that, yeah, you get a lot of whatever you call it, light bleeding, because that one's suspended too.
You get a shadow. You
That's
get
the
a
reason-
shadow down.
That's the reason why we put these guards up here on my fry rack in the bathroom, because when you're sitting here using the toilet, you get blinded.
Yeah. I like if you depends on how high up you suspend them too. These lights
Whoops.
are
Come on. That took a minute. Sorry.
my lights
be
are a little
easy.
over 15 inches above this tank, and I don't get any shadowing, but what I do get, and I actually like it, is you get that shimmering on the substrate.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. You guys like that look?
Yeah, I can see it from here.
Oh, you
I
can,
can see the shimmering in the corner of the tank.
yeah, you guess you can. I kind of like that. It looks like, maybe when sunlight on a shallow lake and it's just shimmering.
This is a Planet light fixture. I don't have a whole lot of shimmering. It's too bright. But it's over 12 years old and still running. Phoenix.
Yeah. No algae issues. You don't get a lot of algae.
Oh, I'm glad we got back to that. No algae, because I like my makeshift curtain here today as a towel. Normally we naturally light this bathroom here. This is my master bath. No algae. It has natural light hitting this tank. Yeah, you'll see there's a little algae on here and everything, but again, fry, they like to have something to nibble on. But no, I don't have a whole lot of issues with algae in this aquarium yet. And where is it?
Well, your plants are probably out competing it. You got a lot in there.
Well, when I did the immersed, this is what I used, the Flugel BioStribe. Got 2 bags of it in there. So that's what I'm thinking. The reason why my instant cycle is working so well, because it's the first time I've ever done an immersed, is the plant's done had its chance to, eliminate the ammonia, excessive ammonia and nutrients and everything out of the biostratum while I was immersed growing. Because, starting from seed, boom, it takes a lot of nutrients. When I filled it up, though, as I said, no, I'm getting melt off, but again, I'm getting a lot of plants, and no, there's no algae as of yet to be out competing for nutrients. So that's
Good.
probably one, because there's just so many plants in here trying to get soak up all that nutrients. So I don't know. It's my first time doing immerse, so I'm not going to sit here and sound like I'm an expert on it by any means, because I do pretty well with plants, but this is the first time for that, and thus far it's been doing very well.
It looks good. I like
And
your
my
setup.
wife, hold on, my wife wants her acknowledgement again because I failed to do it. She bought everything that's thus far for this aquarium as a gift for me
Is
from
that
Amazon.
is that dwarf hair grass?
No, it's like I said, it's Amazon seed pack. Little seed packs they have on there.
Okay.
The stuff in the back's the big cow hair grass. The stuff on the far, what is it, left? Yeah, left here is large pairs of leaves, I think. No, heart-shaped grass, sorry. And then the stuff in the middle is the clover. This
It's just-
one, the heart-shaped stuff is what didn't ever germinate. It just got jelly, and I don't know. I had to scoop all that crap out of all that,
Yeah.
that big red patch. Yeah, it never did anything. But again, I still have seed packets to set up another one.
Right. What did you say,
So-
Jim, I mean?
I think it's safe to say that he's got grass in his tank.
Yeah, he's definitely got grass in there. That's for sure. You're gonna need a lawnmower back.
You're gonna need a lawnmower. Yeah, you're gonna have to get fish in there with a mower, man. Get you a fish landscaping company.
A baby weed
Well,
whacker.
Maybe I don't know
No.
yet.
Have
So
a have
far,
a shrimp in
I
there.
don't know if y'all can see this. So far, the shrimp are already doing that for me already. They're uprooting some stuff.
You can see shrimp walking around with a backpack blower and little earmuffs on.
That would be awesome if I could rig up something like that.
You can
know,
do
man,
it.
I have,
Use AI and make it.
But
Use-
like I said, we were saying with the instant cycling. I don't know if y'all can see all that brown gunk in there. That's from the sponge filters. Can you see it?
I do.
So yeah, that's a week ago when I wrung out my sponge filters, and that's how I instant cycled along with stability.
Yeah, it looks good. I love that. And I like your little, I call it the Petco setup because your racks you built for them 10 gallons or whatever. That reminds me of the Petco setups.
Oh, what is it, Jumbo?
Who what?
What is that rack? Dado cut.
Data, yeah. Yeah, you had like a 4-part
But-
series on that or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
just
believe
your
he said
standard-
that's dado cut.
That's
Yeah,
your standard metal 10
Dado.
gallon rack.
Daddy-O. That's something.
He's got that dado cut.
Hey, did you know that's a dado cut?
I honestly don't like that cut.
I
Weakens the
didn't.
two.
I'll
It
tell you what I
weakens the
didn't.
2x4.
I'll tell you what I didn't realize is that you had.
I
those
wouldn't
in
use
your
it for a
bathroom.
bigger aquarium. No, I think 10 gallon. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you on that, Jimbo. I wouldn't use it for larger aquariums. No.
What was that, Jesse? We apologize.
I didn't realize he had that set up in his bathroom.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
why you can sit there and take a poop and watch shrimp and stuff.
In my fry.
I don't know,
Let me
man.
show
I
you.
mean, you
Anything back here I don't need to see? Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
we-
too much. I was gonna show
make sure
the
you
toilet.
keep the purple headed thing back there. We don't want to see the purple plastic guy.
The hell was that noise?
I'm thinking about getting rid of my goldfish.
Hold on. Everybody was looking backwards, so I'll do it too.
Oh, how many you got, Jim?
Well, I have 4 fancy goldfish,
I thought you said there's no premiere today on Aquatic
2
News.
Blackmores, and I think there's a couple of feeders. But I know the feeders will be fine outside. I know, but the fancy ones ain't going to do very well outside. And I had somebody to offer to take them, but the only place they have is an outside pond.
Right.
So Blackmores, you ain't going to put in an outside pond. They won't survive.
No. Fancies are sensitive little Nancy's.
Yeah.
Appreciate
But
that,
what I was
Jonathan.
going to do, I was going to take and fill, keep that that 300 running. I was going to put my Oscars in it. All of them. All 8 of them.
And why?
Huh?
You want to take the Oscars out of your aquariums and put in there
Yeah.
after you got rid of the goldfish?
Yeah.
Why? So they have more room, or?
Oh, that way all 8 of them can be in a tank together instead of all 8 of them in that.
Right.
All right, Chris Junkie.
Yeah.
What is he? What?
Oh my- Well, I mean,
Thank you. Thanks.
I mean, that's funny.
how you doing?
Why
not?
How you doing?
Top one needs to
I'm
jump.
doing, but how are you doing?
I forgot. Sorry.
Hey, that's how you have a third baby on or another baby on the way. Stop sticking that tongue out.
No, it's not that organ, sir.
Christopher watches me in the shower. That's great.
Be still, yeah, just like that.
Oh, hold it right there.
Tonight. That's cool. I see they're having some great progress over at the Tropical Fish Company. About halfway, all the tanks are in and racking. A lot of work doing all that stuff. Imagine drilling all them tanks, but they did it right. I don't know if you watch them videos, but they got like a little drill press for drilling the holes in all the tanks. They go in the rack, they plumb them up. They're coming along real good, building that fish tour up.
Is that who you're talking about? The guy down in Australia?
No, I'm talking about Tropical Fish Company, Jody P. and Christopher Junkin here.
Oh, I'm watching. Like I said,
You're talking about
simple,
simply, yeah,
simple fish keeping or something. Not KG, the other guy. Like I said, down under guy, but down there next to Katie.
Yep.
Man, I remember watching that kid from his mom's basement, and now look at him.
right.
That's amazing. But I guess being down under and in an area that's probably got a high demand because of all the imports and everything. Yeah, if the market's available, good job and more power to him, dude. I just wish him all the best of luck because I've watched him. Like I said, he's awesome.
Yeah, I think most people just like his accent.
I don't know about the accent part. I just like I said, I like how he just started something from the bottom and now, like the
now he's here.
Started
He
at the
pulled
bottom.
Drake.
Now we're here.
He pulled a Drake. Started at the bottom. Now he's here.
Right.
So Jesse, you're going to be proud here in a few days. Well, a couple weeks.
Okay.
The fish waste collector will be up and in use on the 240.
Oh, neat. It'll be interesting to see if you get that running.
Speaking of which, I need to do my review video for Nicole on my dunker light. She keeps
Come on,
asking me.
What's the excuse here, Tim? Why aren't we getting that done?
I don't know.
Life's been too busy for him.
Nicole's a sweetheart.
We've had up and downs. Some other crap keeps on happening. The same reason the 120 ain't got completed yet. Because again, I had to settle for that 100. I was hoping to sell it for more, so I could have the more money available to get that thing underway. But yeah.
So I tried that fish waste collector in another tank with my 300 or my 3,800 gallon per hour pump, and that waste collector can't keep up with that.
With which pump?
A 3,800 gallon an hour pump I have.
So it's pumping out more than it's allowing to come in.
Yeah, and I had it wide open.
Okay. So what do you think? The dev team told me around 3,200.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something. So I've got 4 canister filters running this 240, and you already heard me complaining about my electric bill being $400. So if I can eliminate that, eliminates 4 canister filters running at all times.
Yeah, that fish waste collector is going to definitely do it for you. You're going to drain it into a sump, or you're going to drain it into like a 32-gallon brute garbage can, fill it with.
It's going to go into a 40 breeder.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it in a 40 breeder.
Is that basically a modified version or a more upgraded version of the PVC overflow pipe?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yes.
I've already seen them. I've been watching the shorts on Instagram.
I had one and reviewed it. I just could not, no matter what pump I use, it wouldn't keep up to it. It was bringing more water in than any of the 2 pumps I had would take out. I was like, it's cool. I like the idea, but I can't use it. So I sent it to Jim, and a while ago, he's going to try it out.
I've been testing some things.
Does it have a bleed off or a check valve somewhere in one of those loops to allow air to get out to keep the suction going?
There's if I remember right at the top, there's a hole with a funnel you use to prime it, and then you just open the valves up. You can adjust the valving
and just let it ride.
But it needs to be able to be fully open.
Or a power head.
Yeah, it needs to be fully open. And with the pump I got, it fully open. I mean, my pump will drain it. And
that is about the only product from Hydra that I've seen where the actual skimmer works.
Yes, the skimmer does work.
Every other there are things that them skimmers never work.
No. I have skimmers on canister filters that don't work.
No.
That's the only one I've seen that actually works.
It goes like a son of a bitch.
Oh, it gets it. But yeah, once that's up and running, man, and I got a pump that's actually going to do it the way that it needs to be done.
I gotta make a pit stop.
Oh, he's going to shut the camera off. He's got to take a pee.
Take video. Hey, that's convenient, dude. Right in your bathroom doing your live streams.
Stop, turn around, drop trout, take it, take a leak.
That boy could be taking a shot while he's talking to us.
Like, what are you doing? I'm releasing a brown snake. Crikey, it's the brown snake in its natural habitat. But no, man, it's been a little stressful getting rid of my my hobby here. I'm not completely getting rid of it, but it's been stressful. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. I never wanted to do it. I wanted to start Happy Place Aquatics online fish store. It didn't happen. So, things happen, man. I may sound angry or I may come off a little rough, but I'm getting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, all them nature videos you should be doing, you should be already there.
I'm getting there.
Talking about healing and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I have dropped one you put out. I wish I could comment on them.
You can. You have to do it from an actual computer.
Right.
I mean, I had a couple I put out, man. I only got 11 views, and all of a sudden, the rest of them are just pumping out views.
Yeah. Releasing a brown snake, absolutely dying laughing.
That's what I call it, releasing a brown snake.
Ross says, I have an AC70 on my 29-gallon. I breed my electric blue craze. I want some. I saw him again yesterday. Every time I see craze, I want one of them blue ones. I don't know where the hell I'd put them.
Hey, you know what, man? Everybody is he's over there laughing about a brown snake, but you know what I call a fart? It's a brown snake moan.
Brown snake what?
Moan. It's moaning.
Jose, I don't know if I said good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. Bob,
what's up, Jose?
buddy?
I released a brown snake earlier this morning.
Y'all are hilarious. I'm muting my mic and I can still hear y'all. Because no, I went to the other bathroom because there's too much of a glare in this tank. You would have saw me.
Wait, what do you got? Freaking celery? What did you have in your hand? It looked like a stick of celery. What are you drinking?
Flavor insert.
Is that a pregnancy test?
No,
it's a pregnancy test.
No, those are over here. I can show you the pregnancy test.
That's
pregnancy test. I got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
And this is kind of a joke, so don't take it, don't take it so hard. But are all Alabama fans related?
That's Kentucky, sir.
No. Kentucky has 7 million people, 4 different last names.
Exactly.
Alabama is all one. Bama. That's your guys' last name.
Okay, good morning, you crazy discus dude.
Oh, hey, and by the way, I still have my discus. I have a few tanks upstairs running.
That is another fish I want to try. Boy, these guys are jacked up today. I might have to get in there and give the angry fist.
You know what, man? Everybody talks and about discus like they're hard to keep. And they're a little rough, I ain't gonna lie, but they're no different than any other fish. They're not that finicky.
Yeah, I mean, I watch Dan Everyday Fish Keeping. He's proved that. He doesn't do anything different, and his fish are doing fantastic, beautiful. I saw some discus yesterday. I wouldn't mind having, but you talk about some beautiful fish. But $600 for one discus, I don't think so.
$600, they better be.
He was the size of a dinner plate, and he was this beautiful deep blue.
Oh yeah. To everybody in here that said hi to me, hello. I apologize. I wasn't ignoring you. Everybody was chatting.
And your guys' experience, if you have higher temperatures in your tank, does it get them more frisky, more moody?
What's the temperature we talking? Because I noticed my Oscars are upstairs in 80-degree water, and they're doing great.
So this bleeds into, I was going to get the geos from Tommy. Well, after we did some figuring and he did a mock shipping on them for overnight, which overnight still is talking about 2 days, even when you pay for overnight. They wanted upwards of $470 to ship all 7 of those geos, which I understand it's heavy, a lot of water there. I said, those fish are about halfway through their life. I said, I don't know. I got to talk to Tommy about it. And I said, I don't know if it's worth it. And so I backed out of that. I just don't think it's worth the money And what if they don't show up alive? You know, I'm not going to get that arrive alive guarantee like you do online store from Tommy. You know what I mean? Guys willing to give away expensive fish. I ain't going to ask that. Even, you know, but long story short, I just don't know if logically and practically it's worth the money to have them shipped. But what Tommy was telling me is I needed to turn the temperature up in my tank because they're true tropical fish. They need warmer temperatures.
What's the temperature in the tank?
Right now, 86 degrees.
86?
Yeah, I got to turn it down.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I put 300 watt fluvials in there and turned it up, and it hit about 86 degrees. So I got to turn that back down. But that
sounds like my that sounds like my 90 gallon. For some reason or another, it gets up to 82 with the sump filter, which is a trickle tower. It should cool off the water, but I'm starting to think my CJ pump is what's causing the extra heat in my tank.
It is. Everything that you put in a tank adds extra heat.
Including the lights.
Everything, including lights.
I got that
wave
CJ
makers, skimmers, all of that.
Well, I got CJ wave maker and also got the contactless CJ heaters. I turned that thing down to 74, 76 now, and it's still, my tank's still 81 degrees, but it is summertime, so it's probably trying to outcompete with the AC always hitting it.
So these guys,
all right, so the
warmer
current
and
temperature
cooler can do it.
The temperature in my room is 77 right now.
Yeah, and prior, you know, my tank was at 78. 80
That's
degrees.
the 240.
Seems to be a nice temperature. I got to get in there and turn them heaters. Well, I mean, to be honest, if I'm not getting those geos, I'm just taking them. No, I got to leave them in there because I just got 5 clown loaches, and clown loaches like warmer water.
Well, see, I got preset heaters in my fry rack here for 78 to 76 to 78, and they're registering 76 degrees right now.
I would 100% love some electric blue Acara from a different state. I'm not going to lie to you. I know they're all probably, you know, around the same stock and from the same parents, but for some reason, the ones that have been coming across lately don't look healthy. That's why honestly, I've been to the fish store. I haven't bought any of them because I want some more electric blue Acara. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Excuse my French. I don't really give it, you know, that much of a care about reducing my fish room because I have tanks I can put them in. I actually have one tank sitting right here, still has a few fish in it that I can put them in and they would be fine. But I would like something from a different place because the stock is different. It's not, I don't believe they're bred from the same shit that I'm getting here.
Well, that's what me and you was discussing the other day, Jumbo. I'd like to go ahead and get maybe some of your fish, the electric yellow that. Yeah,
I have one lab left.
Labs.
I have one.
Well, it'll still be it'll mix up my gene pool. Which speaking of gene pool, let's see if we can get them on camera over here.
Jose, you saying you used it to suck baby fish out of your tank?
I got a burnt orange, 2 or 3 of them in this tank, burnt orange compared to everybody else.
Oh, look how cute. This is cute. OMG.
Oh my God.
Oh my
There's
God.
one of them.
Oh my God, they're so pretty. I just want to pet every one of them.
Yeah. Tim, you mentioned about preset heaters. I
something.
sent my sister a preset heater. It's the Fluval, that flat one they got. Must be at the end of its time. It's preset 78 degrees. It didn't even warm her little 20-gallon up to but 72. So she went and bought the Seashay Jolly off Petco and put it in there. Same thing. That thing's preset to 76, 78 degrees. Only heating her tank up to like 72. It's like, what? Or 74. It's like, what the hell is going on? So I got to send her a 150 watt adjustable Fluval so we can get that. Because she keeps her house cold. And if she don't heat
that
it,
could be
like
why.
68.
What?
Yeah, but you would think a heater inside the tank would easily, in a 20-gallon long, combat that.
You would think, but you also got to remember the surface area of the glass and around it, man. It's fighting to keep it warm.
Yep. And she's running just a sponge filter and bubblers, so all that aeration.
Yeah.
So I got to send her this 150 watt for it.
And that's another question: is it a open top aquarium, and how many gaps are in it?
It's closed. She got the good Aquarium glass top with the thing on the back, the trim and all that. Ross, have you ever kept clown loaches? I've read that clown loaches like warmer water. They recommend keeping them at about 86 or so degrees. I've heard 90. Is that true, Or will the
Hey,
clown
Jody.
roaches be fine in 78-degree water? Does anybody know that answer? Will 78 degrees be fine, or should I keep the water warmer for the clown roaches? Jody, motherfucking P, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
I've never had a tank big enough for clown loaches, so I couldn't actually answer that.
Slow growers. Mine are about 3 inches or so right now. They're going to go in
Well,
there.
I've tried to typically steer clear of fish I can't properly house in the future, you know.
Yeah, 2 feet, and they recommend keeping them in groups. So you would need quite of a big tank. I think 375 will work for them.
Clown loaches are at 79. Hey, Jody P, I never got my stickers from you. You said you sent them to me. I never received
Okay,
them.
Jose. So I need to turn the heat down in this tank. I hate running heaters, period. I'm just going to take the heaters back out. This tank sits at 78 degrees with no heater.
I got this, though.
Yeah, I got all these.
Keep it in my fish room.
Trying to think, where is my digital thermometer? I'll be right back.
All right, I see you got that one. I see you got that one. I'm sure you got P-tag.
P tags. I don't know if anybody else makes these.
Hey. Hey.
I don't know. The post office in Ohio blows.
All the USPS sucks right now. They're horrible, dude.
Dude,
I mean, the only people I get a package from has been you.
I just reached inside my cabinet underneath my 90 gallon. It's like a damn sauna in there.
We'll crawl down in there and get warm, boo-boo.
77 degrees. I feel 76, 78 degrees is that sweet spot for most fish.
See, that's the presets. That's 76 preset on that one.
And this
I'm
heater
gonna
doesn't even kick on.
Hold on. Let's see what the exterior wall's reading. Yeah, we're still warming up outside.
Spicy goddamn motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Sit the fuck down and shut up.
Wow.
Oh, we're deep enough into it that don't matter
Yeah,
anymore.
I guess so. Yeah, that bird's
Everyone's
squawking
so
kinda loud
crabby
in my
today.
ear.
Here.
He said, "Why so crabby today? Damn it!"
Yeah, like I said, that's really loud. All that squawking.
What are you squawking about?
His bird.
I don't hear any birds.
Every time it does, every now and then.
Yeah, that'll. Maybe they're
Hey,
hungry.
you know what else I got in my 300-gallon pond? I forgot to tell you about, Jesse.
What?
I got a 12-inch sail fin pleco.
Ooh, I like those. Those are cool. I'll tell you another cool one. What's them short, stubby ones? What those that striped? We got the real weird, fake-looking red eyes.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
That's the average temp in my room right now, 75 to 76.
I know what you're talking about.
They look like this. They look just like this, and they're about as long as your fingertip and your wrist. And they got the weird looking red eyes, and they got gray or like tan stripes. Crazy looking pleco. They were neat.
Rainbows?
Watermelon pleco?
Nah. Hey, Jesse, good to see you. Jesse, number 2, good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. It's good to see you. Above, I'm speaking of the clown loaches, 70 to 79 for most of my tanks. They are in extreme conditions while migrating to spawn in the wild so they could get collected and spawning a hatch point.
Dang, were you an auctioneer at one point?
Talking about heaters second time today. Hager bar heaters. They're supposed to turn off. The water level drops. Nope. Oh, boy. Burnt to a crisp. Never. I don't know experience with those, Jose. Same thing happened to his Hager. I caught it in time. I just don't like using heaters, period. I'm taking
Hey, Jesse, that would be the Royal pleco.
Royal pleco. Yeah.
Yeah, dang it.
That is a crazy
that.
looking beast, man. Saw 2 of them.
It's a good looking fish.
Well, it's not just the brand itself. I've had tetra heaters get stuck on and cook a whole tank too.
Yep. I
Me
think
as
they
well.
all wear out. They're constantly turning on and off. The internal switch either.
I think I've had one
on
time,
or
one
off.
heater actually cut off when it malfunctioned. That was the one and only time I've ever had that happen. That was crazy.
If you can, heat the room, not the tanks. Get rid of them damn heaters. They're a problem. I hate heaters.
It would be hard for me to heat this basement.
My tanks are all spread out, so yeah, I couldn't do that.
Go get you one of them Mr. Cool units. But your basement's got, excuse me,
Bless you.
it's a cough.
Coughing.
Your basement got different rooms in it though, so it's not like one big open space.
Yeah.
You got hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta get something to drink. I said I'll be back.
We'll be back. We'll be here for you.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back right after these messages. Brought to you by your sponsor, Jesse and his underwear.
Hold on, I gotta watch that on the tablet. Yep, he was walking like a penguin.
Yes, he was. I don't know, man. I got one hell of a pothos going down here. Takes probably 20 foot long.
I thought maybe safer than glass heaters. We'll go back to E-Home glass. I have them on controller just in case. I've seen those controllers, man. I've thought about investing them because, you know, in the off chance it was ever to happen.
Oh,
So
you're talking about an
usually
ink
I try
bird?
The what?
The ink bird.
Yeah. I think that's what he's referencing.
Man,
Brown
this shit-
snake walk. That's why he had to leave. He had to go take a douche.
By the time I'm done, I'm going to have the whole world saying brown snake. Oh, man. I need a vacation.
Never mind. Too much holding me up. Coffee pots.
I'm about to
being
go on
used,
a vacation.
fucking-
Probably be the last one I have for a while.
Oh, man. I'm sorry your coffee pot's being used and abused.
Yeah, everyone in my way. Goddamn, can't do nothing.
Man, Jesse's on a roll this morning. Dang, dang, oh, god, dang, oh, right, oh, yep. Woo! Go, Bama! Oh, I'm sorry. Roll Tide!
Roll Tide!
Fall down! Go, boom!
We're going to roll over, probably play dead today.
I probably have. I need to get off soon. I've got. I got to get.
He said my brown steak is having babies.
I got a vanity. I got to get out of my father-in-law's van. He's going to be going golfing today. I got my bathroom dude here fixing our bathrooms, doing some
You know,
tiling.
Nightbot keeps saying there's a premiere coming up after this, right?
Yeah, I just forgot to shut that off.
Okay. So there is no premiere coming on Quiet
Nope.
News today.
Well, Tommy decided to go ahead and flip out and break his dang laptop screen.
Tommy
blamed
got
it on
a.
himself.
Tommy needs to
Well,
stop breaking his stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I got a notification twice saying there is a video premiering today, bloopers or something.
Yeah, I've got one that says it's going to happen on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
He may. I don't know if he told me that. I could have added that on.
So if you don't want to make sure that you don't miss out today, just hit that link and find out if it actually does happen today.
It's the Aquatic News Network, The Lost Tapes.
If that's what I think it is, you guys are gonna be laughing.
Awesome. So is that here in 5 minutes we're gonna get cut off?
Well, I got to get going anyways. I certainly appreciate you guys coming up and hanging out with. We got to do this again. We can do it more often
Likewise.
if you're up for it. But
Wow, man, I've had a short up for over an hour and it doesn't have one view.
sounds right.
Hold on. Let's see how much
Not
my short has
one.
today.
Unless YouTube just didn't update.
Yeah, I put one up, like I said, showing the leaves
I've
back here
picked up-
melting.
I've picked up 37 subscribers off of those shorts that I've been putting out.
I'm not going to tell you, Jimbo. I'm sorry.
You're not going to tell me what?
Mine's been up for 3.5 hours. I got 276 views with 4 likes.
That's okay.
Brown snake. Hey, convict. I got to jump off, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming up. It's been fun. We're going to do it again when we can go maybe a little bit longer. And make sure you check that Aquatic News Network segment. He must have just did that or something. But I'll check you guys later. I got to jump out. You're the best. Thanks again. It's been a great conversation. We're going to do this again. Will you guys do it again?
Yes,
I
sir.
will.
I agree.
Let me know.
Cool.
I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks, so don't plan that one. I'm gonna be
No,
out there
you
in
got to
Destin.
reschedule that.
I will be.
No.
Am I allowed to be naked?
Yeah, I do. I'm always in the skin suit, the birthday suit.
Well, I could be in a
Thank you,
speedo
Jose.
on the beach if you want to do that.
On the beach. We like
Yeah.
beach scenes.
Go live in a speedo, just tanning my cheeks.
Yeah, that's right.
Make sure you wear work boots or it doesn't count.
Okay.
Work boots and boxers, things like that, naked.
Oh, we like seeing Jesse in his underwear, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go out and do things, make things happen. Love people.
See you guys.
Stay fired up.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you on the next one. Sorry to be in a rush to get up, but too much going on. Check out that Aquatic News Network thing. It's hilarious. If it is what I think it is, you're gonna love it. Have a good weekend.